World of Warcraft is one of the most popular games of all time. While it released back in 2004, it still somehow has a massive fan base with millions of active players paying anywhere up to $17 a month to play this game. But it's clearly not for anyone while you sit down and observe the gameplay and you realize this is very different from the status quo. So I'm here to answer the most important question. So as someone who's never played an MMO before, is World of Warcraft worth playing in 2026? I'll be honest, if you got no friends, no loved ones, no job, nothing to live for, nobody cares about you, you haven't gone outside since COVID, nobody to communicate with, no bitches on your dick, this might be for you. My girlfriend is so mad I keep staying up till 5 a.m. every morning playing this, I'm sorry. I always heard about World of Warcraft, whether it's from the famous memes like Leroy Jenkins, the South Park episodes of all of them stuck in the basement playing together, or even from the popular guild OnlyFangs. As someone who's never played Classic before, one of my guilty pleasures was to sitting down and watch people play hardcore and seeing the death compilations. I had no idea what was happening half of the time other than seeing someone jump off of a platform in a raid and die in a fire pit. What really pushed me into the game is the pirate software drama. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I saw 500 million thumbnails. It's over. He's done. He roached out. Oh my god, Kachan. And I said, I gotta download this and I need to figure out what this game's about. My thoughts on the pirate software drama later as a World of Warcraft professional. So here I am finally entering World of Warcraft, seeing a beautiful opening cutscene, and I'm lost 5 seconds in. I walk up to homie, I click a quest, and it's not on the right side of my monitor. So nowhere to be found. You're telling me I actually need to read this shit to figure it out?
Your first task is once cleansing the lovely man. A clan of kobolds have infested the woods to the north. Go there and fight the kobold vermin, and you find and reduce the numbers of
I've never experienced a game where when I open the minimap, the quest just isn't there. I felt like an old man having to read the locations on the top right of the map, try to figure out what direction to actually go in. My education system failed me, so I really don't know how to read. I don't know north, south, east, and west, but I can name you every single WrestleMania main event since like 1998 onward. It's like my special power. It's like autism, but it's actually useful, you know what I'm saying? So I downloaded a mod to help me play the game, and after I installed Curse Forge, threw some quality of life mods into the game, I was finally off to the races. Now, obviously, the first pain point of this game is installing mods, right? And I absolutely get it. It is what it is. It's the environment that we're in, and I don't think removing them in Midnight's doing much justice. Apparently, you gotta download quadruple the mods now just to get your UI looking good, so good job, Blizzard. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got my ass rage baited pretty hard in the beginning. I went up to the board, and I was just actually spamming 1. Like, my character was not responding to my inputs, and I was like, bro, what the fuck is happening? Like, why are you not attacking faster? The thing is with WoW, when you're watching it from an outside perspective, it's confusing as fuck. And well, when you're watching it from someone who's played the game for a couple months, it's still confusing as fuck. So overall, going into the game, I was confused as fuck, and I'm still confused. Help me. It's not like watching a game like Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, Warframe, Destiny, anything else you can really think of, where you kind of have a baseline understanding of the game just by watching it. Looking at classic gameplay, it's like trying to learn a second language, so I actually never knew what the gameplay loop would be like or how the game is supposed to work. Once I stopped rage baiting myself, I started to understand it's a tab target game, and I was able to see the vision. You simply approach an enemy, engage it with an attack or a macro, and start using your abilities as they are on cooldown. The gameplay loop is very, very, very slow. Do not launch Classic going into this game expecting to be on some Fast and Furious type shit. It's not gonna happen. A better vision of the game is you're kind of like that old decaying woman in the SpongeBob episode talking about chocolate. You know, just sitting in the wheelchair, moving as slow as possible, trying to progress through this game, because brother, this shit takes forever. But that is okay. There's a genuine charm to the pacing of the gameplay and a level of strategy that forces your hand not only to adapt to the circumstances in front of you, but talk to people. Can you believe this shit? Motherfuckers want me to talk to a stranger in the big 2026? I don't like you.
Yeah, I don't fuck with nobody, like at all, nobody, so
I chose a warrior because I'm on some Leroy Jenkins type shit, and to get it in their face-to-face combat to beat them up. My first mistake, thinking I could take on the world. I pulled the gigantic mob of enemies and got my ass beat, and there was no way of me even trying to fight back. Even to this day on a boosted character, oh my god, did he boost? Your mother's asshole, everyone boosted. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I get my ass beat. Trying to fight multiple enemies at the same time is a death sentence, to be honest. You need to choose carefully where to engage. It's a very punishing experience. Unless you have a large amount of AoE skills, it's going to be hard to take on multiple people, especially in the early game. I mean, I got the Thor's hammer smash from my warrior, and that shit did like 7 damage when I'm fighting tons of people, and then I still died. Like, what? Obviously, as you level, you learn your classes, strengths, and weaknesses. You're able to adapt a bit better in certain situations, but but starting off, you don't have that game knowledge or even the literal skills to fight off everyone and their mother. This is where the social aspect is actually kind of forced upon you. There's been multiple times in the game that I actually had to interact with real human beings and ask for help to get a quest done and progress. Could I have maybe moved on to a different quest 500,000 meters to the left? I mean, maybe, but I also didn't want to walk 500,000 meters to the left because realistically speaking, like traversal in this game is slow as fuck. So I'm like, all right, look, I guess I gotta ask for some help. And as a high value man, I actually don't like us. I'm kidding. I have massive insecurity issues. Whether I needed to collect one specific item from an enemy, but he's surrounded by his little Tony Soprano mob of minions, people in the open world came to my rescue to take out the extras. Or even one day I was roaming around just as someone was helping me complete additional quests, and they randomly asked me to join a dungeon since the group needed a 5th person. So I said, fuck it, dog, let's just do it. Like, why not? I was like, hey, I don't know anything. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Kill your My first ever WoW Classic dungeon was done with a text chat and only a bunch of randoms at 3 a.m. Cool shit, I actually had a lot of fun with it. However, there is some shit that actually tilts the fuck out of me in Classic to this day. Like a couple months in that I still get, like, makes me want to fucking quit the game on God. I'm not going to do it though. I'm simply addicted. I can't do it. I don't have the courage to do it, but I'm still going to complain about it. I think you should know about it. Some quests require you just to kill enemies, and those are really the easy ones, but the quests that require you to kill enemies and get drops from the mobs. Oh man. Brother, I'm working on a quest right now where I need to kill like 10 slimes or something. The slimes ain't even spawning in the area. I've had the quest for 4 days. I log in every day. They're not there. And if they are there, they're already dead from someone else. I'm about to abandon the quest and just give up on life. Listen, man, I'll just say this. Whoever came up with this system at Blizzard, I hope the breast milk you drink is sour. Y'all some freaky ass motherfuckers.
Freaky ass nigga hit.
There are two main problems. One is the first hit system, and then the second being the items not dropping, or at least taking forever to drop. When you fight an enemy, if you see their nameplate is red, that means it's your kill. No matter what random that is not in your party helps you kill the enemy, or even winds up killing the enemy themselves, you will get the credit for the kill. Now that seems pretty fair, right? I mean, my kill, I attacked him first, so I get the credit for it, even if you wind up helping me, and I'm appreciative of that. The shit that bothers me, and maybe I'm just a selfish piece of garbage, but I don't care. It's when you come across these greedy motherfuckers in the open world who are just faster than my ass and first hit all the fucking quest enemies. Not until they fucking kill everyone and they steal all my fucking kills, and yes, they're my kills because I am the main character. So now it's a waiting game for them to respawn. Very fun. I like this. It's fantastic. I love sitting in the same spot for 10 minutes, going up to take a piss and coming back and someone steals my kill again. I can't tell you how many times a quest should be super straightforward, easy, and done, and then some dickhead McGee comes out and takes my kill. You mudda. The second is the drops. Look, man, goddamn enemies just don't drop items that I need. I was farming another fucking pair of slimes, and the slimes took me like a couple hours to get the kills on because not only were people stealing my kills, but when I was finally able to find the slimes that dropped these items, I couldn't get 15 in time. Fuck am I supposed to do? Now I gotta wait again. Gotta be patient with WoW. Gotta be patient. Now, although I've been dogging the quest system for a couple minutes, rightfully so, it is what it is, there are more positives than negatives. Questing is the bread and butter of this game, and it even takes speedrunners sometimes 30 plus hours just to hit max level. And as a new player, it will be taking you way longer than 30 hours. I personally have over 20 hours on one character, my first original warrior, and he's only like level 20 something. The other great thing about the questing is there is no real main storyline. You pretty much pick up any quest that's in your current area that falls in line with your level, and you do it. The great thing about this is I don't feel restricted when I'm playing Classic WoW. I can go from the main spawn, take an underground tunnel to a completely different side of the map, and still find quests that fall in my level range, and I could just completely drop Azeroth or whatever the area is called, right? I don't know, the main hub or something. I have the freedom to go anywhere that I'm able to, which is fun. I don't want to be tied down to just one quest line. It's boring. The other fantastic part about this quest system is the areas in Classic WoW are all level based. There are going to be some areas that have level 5 enemies, level 10 enemies, level 90 enemies. This makes you have to strategically figure out, where can I go? Okay, I can't go to this side of the map at the moment because I'm currently under leveled. Let me try to do every quest under the sun to possibly achieve, let's say, level 50 to come back and then be able to beat up these enemies and start my quest line here. You feel like you're actually progressing through the game and overcoming obstacles in the way, as opposed to the game scaling with you, taking it at your own pace as the game allows you to do it, playing when you want to play, discovering different areas, discovering different quest lines, really makes this game have a unique feeling that I personally have not experienced before. That's the great thing about Classic WoW. It is truly an extremely fun journey to figure out all of the systems, explore the areas, and deal with the nonsense, but try to make some new friends and have fun. I mean, I'll be real with you. The gameplay, to me, I think is very enjoyable. Overall, I'm loving World of Warcraft. TBC is dropping possibly today when I release this video, and I'm going to continue to play, hopefully learn more. There's so much more I need to experience. Endgame raids, multiple dungeons, because I've only done that one so far, but don't get discouraged by how overwhelming the game is, because while it's overwhelming, there's a lot to offer. So that being said, I love you, and I'm out this bitch.